Alright, so we got some breaking news to report in this video. Super Falcons head coach Randy Waldrum has finally made his decision as to who will replace the injured Halimatu Ayinde. Of course, Halimatu Ayinde, midfielder who plays for Rosengård in Sweden, picked up a knee injury which ruled her out the Olympics, and that was almost a week ago. We've been waiting for the decision to be made, and it's finally been made. Kind of a contentious decision if you ask me. We're gonna get into that in this video, but before that, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much. So yeah, Randy Waldrum has decided to replace Halimatu Ayinde with a forward that was on the standby list, and that player is Ifeoma Onumonu. She comes into the 18-woman squad, and then she's going to be replaced by Regina Otu, who comes into the alternate list. Of course, Ifeoma Onumonu, a forward who can play basically all three positions up there, can play as a striker, can play on either side of the wing, and she's a big target up there. She helps in set pieces, of course, with that height. Recently came back from injury. I believe she's played like 3 matches since she came back this season. Now, when it comes to the decision of bringing her in the team, I feel like that's Randy Waldrum just picking favorites right there. Let me just keep it real. It seems like that's a player that he likes, and that's a player that he wants to take to the Olympic Games. Because if you're looking at what the team needs, you just lost one of the best midfielders you have. You would think you would want to bring in a midfielder, and of course the central defender position, you're not too sure about Tosin Demain's health. You might have wanted to bring in another central defender, but to bring in a forward in this case, and when you look at the forward you're bringing in, Gift Monday should feel really disrespected by this selection right here, because she had like a 10 times better season than Ifeoma. You can't even compare, and you're definitely not comparing to somebody like Rinsola Babajide, the season she had with the tremendous assists, the goals, and you got Ifeoma Onumonu, who just returned from injury, played in 3 matches, and she makes the flight. And even outside of Gift Monday and Rinsola Babajide, you still have Rofiat Imoran, and she definitely had a better season than Ifeoma Onumonu. So I feel like, just keeping it real, this is just favoritism being played by Randy Waldrum. And I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. I think people kind of make it look so bad when it's a Nigerian or African coach doing it. But if the coach feels like this is the player that gives them the best chance to do his job, so be it. I mean, we can't force players on them. That's what we keep saying, that we don't want the NFF to force you to select players. So the fans shouldn't force the coach to select any players. But that being said, at the same time, you have to get results. You must get results. If you don't get results, then things like this will be brought up. If you get results, who cares? Then when it comes to Regina Otu, I felt like if you were going to bring a player in the team, Regina Otu should have been the player. When I talked about Halimatu Ayinde's injury, I brought up Regina Otu as one of the players that could be a replacement. Of course, she's a midfielder. She can play as a central midfielder. She can play as a defensive midfielder. She has goals in her locker, assists in her locker. She's a quality player, has been in and out of the Super Falcons squad for years now. Years, yeah, I think years is the right word to use. But like I said in the previous video, just getting selected on this team as an alternate is still something to be proud about. I mean, you would want to be in the squad, you would want to be a contributing player in the squad, but just getting that name up there is something you should be proud about, your family should be proud about. And congratulations to both players. Ifeoma Onumonu moved from the alternate list to the main squad, and you have Regina Otu, who's in the alternate list now. But let me know your thoughts on this right here. Put it in the comment section, and please don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.